What a lovely sight. If our home wasn't being destroyed and bots being sent down to wreck and kill for the people we love, it'd be a nice sight. What you say, chums? No one is acknowledging me. Oh, shame. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, we dealt with all of Elma's stuff. In fact, pretty much everything we wanted to do before New Game Plus. We thought we were all done until, after nearly 400 hours, we finally got this lovely lady. Go by the name of KOS-MOS from Xenosaga. And so, after a lot of work and a lot of core crystals, which are now down in all rest, being killed, we are now finally getting to know the last of our rare blade chums. So, without further ado, let's see if this metallic robot has a heart in her to have a heart-to-heart with.
Metallic robot.
Redundant, much redundant. I know. Either way, let's just go. KOS-MOS, let's have a chat, shall we?
Jomar.
Nia.
View here, pretty amazing.
As everyone dies by laser fire and apparently meteor strikes.
I would never have dreamed a day would come when I could gaze down upon all of Allrest.
Being killed.
Though I must confess, the sheer height sets my fur on end somewhat.
I don't think you can view this area without those artifices being there.
Exactly, so why aren't they acknowledging the fact that their homes are being destroyed?
Master, tell me, what do you feel standing here?
I feel panic and worried and feel like we should hurry the hell up. Boy would suck if this thing fell over, or how was the world tree even built? Wow! Considering the fact that this is Zeke, I almost want to say this, but I feel like for KOS-MOS, which is logic, we should deal with this one.
Well, the first step would be to launch a satellite into orbit above Allrest. Yes, yes. Once the satellite reaches geostationary orbit, it lowers a cable towards Allrest. Next, it extends a weighted cable in the opposite direction.
Intriguing.
By alternately extending the two, eventually the downward cable will reach the surface. Next, a device can be attached to this cable to carry materials to the satellite. Yes, yes! And by gradually expanding the scale of the structure,
And
the
Zeke is
world
falling
tree
asleep.
begins to take shape.
Taurus sort of see what KOS-MOS mean, but mostly sound like nonsense.
All while laser fire is raining down behind them.
Yes. I'm afraid I could barely comprehend it at all.
And I'm the one who's meant to be
KOS-MOS,
wise.
How do you even know about this stuff?
Well, here we go. Are we gonna get any references?
That, I don't know myself.
Lovely.
KOS-MOS not know?
Correct. This data exists independently from my ordinary memories. It does not seem to be lost, even when I return to my core crystal. Just as we blades remember our names when we are newly awakened, this information has always been with me.
Even though I was not a blade, people would say this is inconsistent.
As such, I cannot say who implanted this information into me, or for what purpose.
We just met the guy who implanted this in you.
I guess there's some stuff even you don't know.
Indeed. Perhaps that is my purpose here. To seek the answers I do not have.
Perhaps. Or it could be just interactions for the cutscenes for Xenosaga. Who knows? But either way, that was more of a lesson than a heart-to-heart, but at least we get to see what KOS-MOS's motivation is.
It was interesting, though, to see how it was made.
Yeah, to all blades. Somehow, I can imagine it's based more on logic than what you think. I do find it weird, however, that, like you mentioned, Alice, you can't see this heart-to-heart without experiencing this. Like, what? Either way, well, that's our heart-to-heart all done. Then, only one thing left to do. Well, for the side quests haven't finished up, except for one. Well, let's get done with. I see you back at the World Tree.
Something the matter, Zeke?
Take a look over there. Something's clearly not right. Hindle's gone. Those are artificial blades, you don't say. We just passed them.
So many too. What are you gathered here?
I can identify no regular pattern to their movements. Most likely their command systems are no longer functional. They don't have any orders, but they're just gathering here on their own? Is that even possible? Is this some kind of berserk state? Perhaps not quite so simple, but that understanding will suffice.
Initializing simulation.
Thank God.
A search of the area indicates that a total of 67 artificial blades are active nearby. If we leave the situation unaddressed, it is highly likely that more artificial blades shall emerge. Considering all available options, the most prudent course of action would be to eliminate them all right now. You want us to fight these things? All of them? Are you crazy?
No, I'm just mentally prepared. KOS-MOS is right though. There's no telling what might happen if we just leave them like this.
We should scrap them before they cause any harm.
Hey, KOS-MOS, do you think we can actually beat all these things? I mean, we are level 99 now, after all.
It is possible. With this number of enemies, the probability of our complete defeat is under 12%.
I would go for none, but okay. Hold on, that doesn't sound like a sure thing.
It is difficult to predict what may happen during combat. This probability seems within the bounds of acceptable risk for combat-related activity.
You're scaredly calm about this stuff, you know that? It's almost like you don't feel emotion.
The more blades enter a berserk state, the higher the risks will become. Please give the order to commence combat as soon as possible.
Alright, let's do it then. Here goes nothing as you transform into magical girl state.
I do like that though.
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely creates her with a certain pop.
Barely seems worth bothering.
And here we go, the blade bots, which will be taken down. And to be honest, these aren't really that different compared to the enemies we faced. But still, it is nice to face these again. Not to mention the aspect of like, hey, you know what, Mouse is preoccupied and Jin's no longer here and Torna's gone. So I'm glad. I'm really happy that they addressed like, look, the command center's gone. They've gone insane. So it is kind of nice to see. It's almost like how the Mechon were for a brief period. Once they went down to the Fallen Arm, like they weren't really operating on anything, just going on their own.
Mm-hmm.
So it is nice to have that little subtle thing of narrative. And again, I do like how they're just like, KOS-MOS, you are definitely calm about this. It's scary. That fight though wasn't scary at all. One shot, what?
Confirming increase of enemy activity. Awaiting permission to continue combat.
No, it's no good. We'll never get through them all.
KOS-MOS, it seems best to withdraw and regroup for now.
If we withdraw now, we risk major damage to multiple locations. Total annihilation of hostile units would be optimum at present.
Girl, there are too many of them. That's pretty clear.
Yeah, mess up, and we're the ones who are going to get annihilated.
There should be no problem. All allies, please move away from me for a moment. Scanning for enemy targets. Locked on to all hostile unit signatures in World Tree vicinity. Releasing safety lock.
KOS-MOS?
Phase switch ordnance activated. Confirming 75% reduction of enemy capability. Initiating neutralization of remaining enemy capability. Rex, is something wrong?
No. Go ahead. Initiate, neutralization.
Looks like we've been...
I'm really glad that they, well, I would say follow the same vein as Telos, but since it was already in the base game, I guess they based this quest on Telos. Like, oh, we're outnumbered. Let's just have our single blade be a badass and kill them all.
Well, so far, I was kind of hoping that Talos would have a participation in this, but I guess what you just said makes you understand that.
Yeah, but again, no, it's. But on the opposite side, though, it would make it make sense to have Telos have a part with KOS-MOS. But again, there's no guarantee that you would get KOS-MOS by the time you got Telos, because we sure as hell didn't. So, does make it a bit confusing on why they didn't do anything between the two, but oh well, it is a bit of a shame.
92% of enemy forces neutralized. Remaining enemy forces incapable of proceeding with combat. Any risk of reinforcements? A search of the area reveals no sign of new units emerging.
Incredible! We really take out those enemies.
You say we. Mostly it's down to that crazy power of KOS-MOS's.
Damn straight. It really was crazy power. I've never seen anything like it.
I merely selected the optimal course of action after analyzing all alternatives. Was my solution excessive?
No, you did fine.
Yeah, if it weren't for you, we'd never have beaten that lot. Thank you very much. That attack you used, though, I won't be surprised if it was detected in neighboring countries.
Yeah, I reckon the light will have been visible from Tantalum or Daedalus, maybe even in space.
So have we accidentally caused a bit of an international commotion?
Don't worry, I think Malos is doing a fine job of that.
The national leaders may need to be warned about these artificial blades as well. Perhaps our next course of action should be to report in to King Eugeninos.
Why? The guy does nothing. He's not even going to evacuate his guys.
Yeah, we better explain ourselves and clear up any misunderstandings.
My old man can get pretty antsy. Let's head to Theo Skedaddle Palace and set his mind at ease. I'm just gonna call that Skedaddle Palace.
He won't care. He doesn't even evacuate his citizens.
No, our Titan is in trouble. Oh, okay. Like, seriously? You're not gonna do anything? No. Not even evacuate your people? Oh, I'm kind of a bad king in that regard. And you wonder why I never came back? Yeah. This guy is the worst monarchy in the world.
Where do we go from here?
I mean, look, he's not even aware that his place is being attacked, and yet people still asking for merc missions. If that's not evacuation, then it's pointless. I see, then the light that was reported coming from the World Tree was attacked from before by the blade, and not by giant robots commencing lasers. This is meant... I give up. I give up with this. It's quite difficult to believe that a single blade could produce such remarkable levels of energy. It doesn't matter that I tried to kill, the You got that right. I saw it myself, and I still had trouble believing it. But it's the truth, Dad.
Were it not for KOS-MOS' attack, we would have been defeated by those rogue artificial blades.
Well, as long as you have that power safely under control, I suppose it's not a problem. Also, keep in mind, this guy is also avoiding Herald, a blade who had to be sealed away because she was too powerful. It's like, oh, even though I've seen this before, I still can't believe it. Like, really? Thank you for the explanation. Regarding the artificial blade, they are indeed a worrying development. They are capable of flight, yes. It seems difficult to guarantee that they will remain on the world tree.
Shouldn't you be worrying more about the artifices that are shooting down on all rest?
No. As you can see, I exist within 4 walls. If I don't see it, it doesn't happen in my world. There is a very real possibility that berserk artificial blades could end up descending upon nearby nations. But not mine. Never mind.
True enough.
I will make use of the Tantal military and strengthen surveillance around the world tree.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. You'll sit on your ass and do nothing. I mean, look at the military turret now behind you.
We are most grateful for your wise decision, Your Majesty.
Ah, yes, because everything I've done up to this point has been wise. Lying to my people, destroying the Aegis, locking you guys up, not evacuating my people when crisis comes. No, I'm very wise.
Despite all that, I still like him more than Uriah's Queen, because Uriah's Queen seems really snooty.
Yeah, and she does nothing. She's just there to be like, I hate Moradane, and that's it. And also have a reason for Niall to protect them, even though he didn't really protect anyone. But hey ho. However, I feel we will need to cooperation from the other nations in this matter. What do you say, Lady Morag? Would you lend me your aid in this?
But of course, I have no choice. I will report this incident to Moradane and advise His Majesty the Emperor to take suitable preventative action.
You have my thanks, Lady Morag. I leave the Emperor to you then. Oh yes, one more thing. Is he your brother? And here's the thing. I leave it to you, even though it's meant to be between kingdoms. I'm the ruler, but still, I'm just gonna let you do it. There is a request I would like to make. All of you, can you please make the nasty rumbling stop? I keep hearing people screaming outside. It's very annoying.
Can you salvage a few things for me?
Yeah, and also that. A request? What's also about then? Can you please find me my treasures? I dropped my wallet somewhere. Enter, please. If it's not Telos, I'm not interested. Guess what? Who's that? It's pretty lady Fredalia girl.
No, it's Laura's little girl. Someone you know, Shellhead?
Can't say I recognize her. There's so many of her, I forget to keep track. Oh, come on! That's Laura's model with glasses!
I thought her glasses were her eyes at first. Like, oh my god, what the hell is wrong with her eyes?
Come on! You can't put glasses on a generic model and call that a brand new character. Come on! That's like saying in the original that Melia with glasses is somehow the 8th party member. You can't do that!
It's a pleasure to meet you, Uncle. My name is Estelle.
Who?
I hope we get along.
We won't. I will keep looking at you with disdain and keep saying copy and paster. Uncle, what's going on here, Pops? This young lady is the daughter of your cousin. I have a cousin? It is perhaps no surprise you are not aware of her existence. I banished you for so long. She was born after you left this country, after all. Yeah, sure, after you left. Yeah, after I kicked you out. Wanna, try and speak the truth here, King, for once in your sodding life?
Strictly speaking, that makes us first cousins once removed. I hope you don't mind me addressing you as Uncle.
Yeah, I was about to point that out. I was like, they're not technically uncle and niece, they're once removed, but...
I don't know what I'm really meant to do with it, niece or cousin or whatever you are.
Well, isn't this the sweetest little family reunion? Uncle?
Kill me. Shut up, you. Despite her youth, Estelle is something of a prodigy who has read all the books in the Universal Library. I fear she may have begun to grow tired of living cooped up here in Tando, with lies upon lies. She's quite a spirited young lady who has the same qualities of every other lady. Most recently, she expressed desire to explore the land of Moritha. Of course, I told her I could not possibly allow such a dangerous outing, but then I realized I could outsource and use my son as a guide, I suppose. But now she's instead insisting on visiting all the other nations of Ores before they sink entirely. Well, you're a bit late for Indol, but you know.
I believe it was you who said I would do well to see the world, Your Majesty. I'm simply trying to live up to expectations.
You see what I have to deal with? No, I don't. Oh no, the tragedy my nieces or great nieces is bugging me. Oh, what a tragic life of a king I live. I hate you. I don't know where she gets this will from nature from, but once she sets her mind on something, there is no changing it. As such, while I must apologize for the trouble, might I ask you to take her with you on a trip tomorrow day and, you know, get her out, do to my hair while I sit.
I'm asking you to babysit, basically.
While I sit and do nothing. Take this girl with us on some international tour. Dude, buddy, we've given Shoko a world tour, we've given Elma a world tour. Now, a generic lady? We're not just some traveling for the fun of it, you know.
I'm quite aware of that. Thank you very much.
Then please shut up and go away.
But you needn't worry about me. I won't cause any trouble.
Sure you will.
Yeah, yes you will.
In fact, I might be able to assist you in some way, Uncle.
Oh, do tell. Enough of the uncle thing. Can I at least be like a big brother or something?
Oh, if you insist. Let's have a lovely trip together, big bro.
Oh, you're not Nanako. Please shut your mouth.
Wow, Shellhead, I didn't know you were into that. You got a big brother complex. My prince, forgive me for saying so, but you're creeping me out a little.
Oh, for the...
Hey, what's your name?
I am KOS-MOS.
KOS-MOS? That's a funny sort of name.
Master, shall I kill this one?
You're Blade, aren't you?
Yes.
That's a pretty unusual body you've got there. It's almost like you're part machine. Are the machine parts and human parts connected somehow?
We have Herald, we have Daggers, who's part flame, and... Oh, you are such an annoying girl.
Do you have some kind of problem with my body?
I repeat, Master, can I kill this one?
Problem? No problem.
Are you sure?
Hey, would you mind if I tinkered around with the bits inside?
Get this girl away from us!
I cannot permit that. Even if my master were to order me directly, I could not comply.
Yeah, you'll get the complaints from me.
I thought you might say that. A shame, a shame.
If you thought I wanted, then why ask?
Oh well, it's gonna be a pleasure traveling with you, KOS-MOS.
I look forward to it, Estelle.
Especially the end, in which we part and I don't have to look your stupid generic face again.
Shall we leave at once then? Come on, big bro. You lead the way.
Oh, shut the hell up! Ugh.
What are you making that look for, big bro? We're leaving you behind, big bro.
Will you all just give it a rest already? Okay, now, generic girl aside, I do like the back and forth between the characters, especially the big bro aspect. It almost makes it kind of fitting that we gave Zeke KOS-MOS. It gives it more of a fitting role. Anyway, let's let this big bro and go into Moradane for the world tour, because why not? Because I feel like this is a bad time to do it since how everything is, you know, kind of going up in flames and being attacked right now. So if you were a completionist, kind of like us, and like we want to do the heart to heart and then the blade quest, kind of is a bit unfitting.
Meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
What will we find?
Unless you want to do the entire quest, meanwhile there's lasers raining down, people screaming. But I don't think this game has quite the, I want to say, power to do this from the Switch, but I kind of doubt the monitor will be able to do constant laser fire while all this is going on. But still, regardless. So, I don't mean to bag on this already, but this is becoming not like KOS-MOS.
I know, I was getting that feeling as soon as we went into Tanta. I was like, what does KOS-MOS have to do with this?
This is like the artificial blades. Like, okay, they've shown KOS-MOS being a badass by shooting all them down, but then we go on to the blade bot say, oh, they could be a risk. It's like, could have done that without being KOS-MOS. You could have had that be like a generic side quest.
Like how like Sheba kicked a Nopon far away. She could have done it too.
Exactly. Here's the thing that you could have done. Well, we'll get to it after the cutscene has happened.
Artificial blades.
Just what we need. Zeke, help with Estelle's safe withdrawal.
No sweat.
Locking on to surrounding enemies, making ballistic calculations, minimizing damage to urban area. Wonderful! Oh, what a sight! Sincere apologies. I was unable to completely annihilate the enemies.
No, that's plenty. We got the rest.
Nearly seems worth bothering.
Okay, well, that was pretty cool, but again, I feel like it's a good sign of KOS-MOS having strong power, but I feel like what you could have done in this side quest is you could have had be like, oh wow, KOS-MOS, and that was very, very strong. Maybe the nations would have a problem with you, and maybe have like the nations arguing about is KOS-MOS safe, is she a blade or not, because she's very unique. Because here's the thing, comparing this to like Telos's, at least you could understand her blade quest, because this was after Hindol fell and there were stragglers. KOS-MOS and Telos was like, no, I'm gonna beat them up. They're worms, so yeah, let's end them all. It's similar to Telos's personality, I guess. Here, you didn't outright need KOS-MOS to be a direct thing.
And the soldiers spawn in.
Yeah.
You really are incredible, KOS-MOS. Tell me, where do you get all that power from? What's the energy source? How do you replenish it? Can you control the output level? Doesn't it put strain on your organic components?
Please shut up.
My apologies, Estelle. I cannot answer those questions.
I love how she is even looking at her. Like, I'm just trying to ignore you. Perhaps if I do not look at you, you will go away.
What? Why not?
There's no reason to divulge such information to anyone other than my driver.
Oh, come on, don't be so stingy. You can tell me just a little.
Can I punch you? I like how even Rex's expression in the background.
I like how you can see KOS-MOS refrain on her helmet.
Yeah. It's like, that's awesome. The shallow references here and there to Saga.
Sorry, but no.
Not even if I say pretty please?
Not even then.
I see.
You're not Klaus.
You're really funny one, you know that?
That was not a joke.
Hey, could I have a feel of those clothes of yours and stuff?
I repeat, get this girl away from her! This is a creep, and they called Zeke the creep. This guy is upset. This girl's obsessed.
Yes, that should not be a problem.
Oh my god.
Really? Nice. I see. So that's how they're made. Hey, could I take this off?
Oh my god! I know KOS-MOS's design has had a history of being like, ooh, look, she's dressed in like a swimsuit and whatnot, but now this is just...
And the fact that it's a child is quite questionable.
This is leaning upon creepy now, I'm not gonna lie.
I do not have any objections myself, but I understand that exposing the underlying frame would be considered offensive to public decency.
Yes, public decency, and not, you know, personal decency.
Really, you think? Well, that's probably not an issue.
Wait, Estelle, you can't do that. You can't take her clothes off out here.
I'm sure some people would love that. Oh, I'm sure. Both in-game and out of game.
But KOS-MOS said she didn't mind.
No means no. Now I think we've spent enough time dawdling out here. Let's hurry up and meet Emperor Nile.
You know, fun.
I hate this kid.
I do too. She's creepy and pervy. She's perfect for Sheba.
Yeah, it's like,
And
again,
I think it should have been Mithra who was there instead of Pyra.
yeah, it'd be like, no, that's like, are you kidding me? This is a fellow Blade. I feel like this Blade quest is more or less meant to show off KOS-MOS being a strong badass, and I guess you can say like taking the notion of taking KOS-MOS's clothes off, be like, I don't know, a throwback to, again, her beach designs and whatnot. But still, though, in this context, it really is creepy. One more, please. That Blade will have to wait outside.
Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. We saw you trying to take off clothes. Niall does not like that. He is an innocent boy. But KOS-MOS is a member of our team. That Blade is far too dangerous. He cannot be allowed to have an oral force with his Majesty. That seems unnecessary to me. Please stand down.
Where's Morag in all this?
Yeah, Emperor Nile. But if I may, Your Majesty, this Blade was just responsible for... That is quite alright. We would have suffered far greater damage if it were not for her efforts. Besides which, her driver is more than worthy of our trust. Even though I do not see him. There is no cause for concern. Now please, leave her be. As your wish, Your Majesty. I apologize for that. He's a bit of an idiot as he walks off screen. Ignore him. He shall be fired. I feel the bits you bring from the King Kurji Menos. LG menus may have something to do with the recent Blade attack. Explain what you know. In flashbacks, because why not? I see artificial blades going berserk. I presume that includes artificial blade that attacked us just now.
Yes, they appear to have lost the capacity to take orders and gone berserk, just like those we saw before. Right now, the Titans of Moradane, Tantal, and Araya were all gathered around the World Tree. There is a real danger that the artificial blades Torna released upon the tree could attack those nearby nations.
I think it's a situation now. We may have been lucky enough to avoid any major damage so far, but this is not a threat we simply ignore compared to the lasers. But hey, I'm not going to repeat myself. We work with Tantal and Jirai to find a solution to this problem. Actually doing something would be a start.
Thank you for understanding.
No need to thank me. Compared to the efforts you have put in, I've turned pretzel. At least Niall is, accepting it. It's like, we're kind of useless. The least I can do is take care of this situation while I found some tasks you must attend to.
Yes, Your Majesty. In that case, we will take our leave.
So, where are we going now? Back to Yaraya?
Hey, big bro.
What is it?
You're all done with your job here now, right?
I guess so. We reported what we came here to report.
Take me to the land of Mortha, then.
Not a chance. I like how Z just waves her off. Like, yep, whatever.
Why not? You're free to go where you want now, right?
Like hell, we'll take you to a dangerous place like that. It's bland and there's nothing to see. I thought you already gave up on the idea after my old man told you no anyway.
Gave up is such a strong word. I asked him to let me travel all Valrest, and he said yes to that. So naturally, that means I can go to the land of Mortha now, right?
That's some pretty strange logic there, kid.
You're pretty cunning for such a little lass.
I call you a puntable child, but very promising young mind. Tora, considering your history with Poppy, I feel like you two have more in common than what you think you do.
Come on, you know you want to. Take me to the land of Mortha.
I ain't budging. You can come up with all the silly loopholes you like. No still means no.
You're so useless, you stubborn prodigal old man.
Prodigal old? That's some pretty rich going for the likes of you.
Why do you want to go to Mortha so bad anyway? It's not exactly what I call a fun place to visit.
That's putting it mildly.
You don't just appreciate it properly. You just to glimpse its landscape would be an immensely valuable experience.
Oh, don't worry. We scoured the place. There's nothing.
And besides, it's a treasure trove of potential discoveries. So many things you'd never find anywhere else.
That's what we thought we would find, but again, that's not the case.
Initially, I just wanted to see the place, but as it turns out, there's something I really want to find there.
Oh, come on. You don't understand what you're talking about. Again, I emphasize there's nothing there. The place is crawling with dance monsters. You realize that? You're a kid without even a blade up to defend yourself. There, they gobble you up in 2 seconds flat. How are you planning to search for anything in a place like that?
Then send KOS-MOS to protect me.
Alone, with me.
With her around, I'll be totally safe, wouldn't I?
Where'd you get off at demanding stuff like that?
The king told you to protect me, didn't he?
Sure, but he didn't tell us to indulge your crazy ideas.
I'm going whether you like it or not. You can't stop me, uncle.
Okay, fine. Jump off the cliffs. Have fun. Not happening. End of story.
Hey, what do you think, KOS-MOS? You'll come with me, won't you?
Oh, God.
I will obey whatever orders I am given.
Even if it's from a little child.
See, KOS-MOS says she doesn't mind.
However, my first duty is to protect my master. Protecting you would necessarily be a lower priority task. Is that acceptable?
Low priority. I like that. I care little about you. You could die as long as Zeke's okay.
Huh?
There, you see? You're not KOS-MOS' driver, so you don't get to drag her around wherever. Now, quite being a stubborn little brat and hurry on home to Tantel. Zeke, I completely support your words.
You're wrong, alright? I may not be her driver, but KOS-MOS is my friend.
No, we are not. Who are you again?
KOS-MOS will protect me. I know she will.
God, you've known her for 5 minutes! Give it a rest already.
At this point, she's becoming worse than Juju, and that's saying something.
And at this point, I feel like they're being intentional with this. And you know what? It's working quite well. I hate this little brat.
It's like watching two children fight.
No. I feel like it's a guy who's trying to save the world, dealing with a kid going, I want to explore. Yay! God, this girl is so puntable. Listen, Zeke, there's no point standing around arguing. It seems pretty that Estelle is gonna back down anytime soon. Why don't we just give her a quick look at the land of Morpha and then bring her straight back? Seriously, I can't drag you guys all the way down there just to indulge the whims of some stubborn old girl. It's not much the trouble. We always manage to favor. No, we don't. No, no. Rex, he tried to kill your blade to cover up a lie. You owe him nothing. But Estelle, if things look even slightly bit dangerous, well, it's taking straight out of there. Got that?
Sounds fine by me. Shall we get going then, KOS-MOS?
And no response. No friggin' response. This better have some sort of payoff, because if not, all I'm coming away from this is that this girl is very puntable. A puntable child. God. KOS-MOS and the puntable child. That's this episode's gonna be called. How fitting. We're ending things off in the last Blade Quest in the land of frickin' Morifa. Jesus Christ, what's gonna come up now? And you know what? Here's the thing. I think I know why they are teaming KOS-MOS up with a little girl. or a girl with glasses. Now, this is just me guessing and me speculating because, for clarity's sake, we have not played Xenosaga. And what makes matters worse is that Xenosaga, because we live in Europe. Playing Xenosaga is more easier said than done, because for those who do not know, Xenosaga is made of 3 parts, 3 games, or at least from the PS2. Part 2 was only released in Europe.
And that's what we have.
Part 1 and part 3. No. America and Japan. We never got it. So, as much as we would like to play it, we haven't. But again, I get back to my main point. From what I have seen from box art and little tidbits of Xenosaga, KOS-MOS's companion is a little girl with glasses. So maybe they are trying to tie that in. And it could work. It could definitely work. Maybe it's meant to be an entire Xenosaga, a celebration. But my god, this girl is so puntable, it's almost annoying. You're like, KOS-MOS, you have no context for me, but can I take off of your shirt? Can I look inside you and all that jazz? Like, no, go away. Please go away. So, I don't know if that's meant to be like a direct reference, or maybe like say, oh, KOS-MOS is in a different universe now because ORS is not Xenosaga, but perhaps maybe this is a callback to that. I can't say for sure. I might be able to see what they're going for, but its execution just makes me hate the tag along, especially if it's meant to be around Zeke, Rex, and everyone else who we know we have a strong bond with for all the course of our playthroughs. But yet, we get this girl from out of the blue, and she's like, I want to muscle in on you, and my response is that guy right there. that little girl. I just go. I apologize for the microphone.
Or just a sever sound effect.
I hit you all. But regardless, we can hopefully just continue on and find a starting place. Find even more things to punt about.
They seem to be having fun.
Yeah. Looking at them now, they almost seem like a great team.
No, it's not this one either. Oh, where is it? I was so sure I'd find it here.
Estelle, are you looking for something?
Huh?
If you tell me what your objective is, I can scan the surrounding area for it. This will markedly increase the likelihood of success.
I'm sure that's true, but I need to keep this secret. I promise to tell you afterwards, though.
Understood.
Ah! There it is! KOS-MOS! Look! Look!
Beware.
Estelle, leg it!
Ah! KOS-MOS?
Are you unhurt?
Hey, you need to be a bit more careful, KOS-MOS. What if you'd have hurt yourself?
It's okay. Please do not worry about me. And, more urgently, please conceal yourself behind me for a moment. I will take care of this swiftly.
You'd better not get hurt, KOS-MOS. But you'd better not lose either.
Incompatible orders received, but orders acknowledged. Adjusting priority order of prime directives. Prioritizing orders from Estelle.
Are you serious? Ah, boy. Well, this better have a decent payoff. Otherwise, this is a fight for nothing. I do like how it's giving this place a bit more context, because I agree, this seemed like a bit of a dead end rumor when it first got here in the main game. In fact, I completely forgot that this place even existed until this point. So, hopefully it does more. I mean, these guys aren't at all a problem, so hopefully this won't be too much of a trouble. So we'll just see you after this fight is all done. Although to be fair, I feel like I should talk about KOS-MOS' attack for Blade as far as she is as a Blade. KOS-MOS, I think, is a great Blade as far as an attacker. She can work wonders for offensive, defensive, and also healing as well. Her second Blade art is a shot that attacks the enemy but also heals at the party. And for just an attacker, I feel that's pretty awesome. Because it gives her a jack of all trades, and having an attack like this, it's the same one she used in the cutscenes of this Blade quest, and I feel like that is awesome in of itself. How it's not just for looks in the cutscene; it actually is as practical in game. that I can fairly respect.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. It's like, I recognize that move.
And that's pretty much all done.
KOS-MOS, are you hurt? You're not hurt, are you?
I am quite alright. Are you unhurt, Estelle?
Yeah, I'm fine. Not a scratch on me thanks to you.
That is a relief to hear.
KOS-MOS, I'm sorry. It's all my fault that you got dragged into this mess.
Yes, it is.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Yes, you did.
There's no need for concern. Protecting you is what I'm here for.
And Zeke's like, excuse me? I'm right here.
But...
So, you get it now? When you act selfish, you're not just endangering yourself. People who care about you could get hurt. That being none of us. may think twice for a man to come to a place like this again.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys.
You should be. Not only for that, you've already been through enough here. You've found something, and that's it, and used KOS-MOS as a shield. As long as you understand, that's all that matters.
Yeah, oh yeah, did you find what you were looking for in the inn?
Uh-huh, look, I have it right here.
This is some kind of machine part.
Yeah. Listen, KOS-MOS. When we get back to Tantal, there's one more thing I'd like you to do. Would you be okay with that?
You're still not done making demands?
That's not it. It's just something I want to give to KOS-MOS. So KOS-MOS, I'd like you to come to my room.
Oh boy.
I promise, I won't cause any more trouble. So please?
What do you think, Zeke? Well, I guess there's no harm in that. You know, she's just talked about, undoing her clothes and all that jazz. But, no problem.
Really? Thanks, big bro.
I swear, you really pick your times to act all cutesy.
Oh, sorry.
I thought it's too, KOS-MOS.
Yes, I see no problem.
Then let's head back to Tantal.
My room's in the hall of reception. I'll see you there.
So she's going back to Tantal by herself?
Apparently so.
Judging from that.
And I hope she dies on the way. At least her Blade stuff goes up, so that's all good. And you know what? I feel like I'm gonna do a check after this, because I'm gonna take a guess in saying that Estelle's voice actor. Why do I get the feeling that the girl who KOS-MOS teams up with in Xenosaga, what do you think the odds are that the girl who voiced her in Xenosaga is also doing the voice for this girl right now? Makes me wonder. But regardless, let's see this girl and what she has. I swear to God, if this is not either an answer for the conduit or a nice bit of Xenosaga trivia, I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Welcome to my room. Well, I don't actually live here as such. It's just where I'm staying while I'm here in Theoscaldia.
Isn't this some kind of storeroom?
It doesn't need to be fancy. A dingy old place like this is perfect for my experiments.
Dingy, he says.
Now, Cosmos, you just wait here a moment while I get everything ready.
As you wish, Estelle.
I just need to put the final touches on. Sorry for the wait, Cosmos. This is just what I wanted to give you. It's a present.
This is for me.
Listen, while I was observing you, I noticed you didn't always have perfect control of your power. It can't be easy to keep powers that strong under control all the time. But if you use this device, it should be much easier to manage. You'll be able to fight without worrying about keeping yourself in check all the time. I think it'll be really useful.
Estelle.
Listen, Cosmos. Abilities as powerful as yours are a very dangerous thing to have.
I can handle it just fine, thank you very much.
But I think you should probably have them for a reason. The world needs that kind of strength right now. King Eulogimenos and Emperor Niall both seem to think it's fine as long as your driver keeps you in check.
I can handle Herald, I can handle you.
But who wants to rely on a driver for everything, right? If you master the use of your own powers, you become the ultimate blade. Maybe even save all rest.
That's Mithra's job.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do the right thing. And I'm your best friend, so I should know.
When did we become best friends?
Thank you, Cosmos. At least she understands.
You just keep supporting these guys in the mission, okay, Cosmos? I have a feeling if you help Rex, in the end, Morag, and my uncle, you'll be able to save all of Walrus someday.
Understood. Are you sure it's alright for me to accept this for nothing, though?
You two are good friends now, yeah? Then you should accept her gift.
Thank you, Estelle. I promise to make good use of it.
Thanks. Come by and visit any time, okay?
I promise I will. We are friends, after all.
Best friends, you mean?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. And there we are. Artificial intelligence completed. And we get Fast Blade Switch and Blade Combo 6. That is nice, and we get to see Estelle once again, so we're not going to talk to her. The less we see of her, the better. So, that's it. So, overall, thoughts, feelings?
I was hoping it'd be more of KOS-MOS, but
it's not the worst. It definitely made me feel more things. I was definitely engaged, but more so because of the puntable child. And I get it. They are trying. I can almost guarantee it's a hand-fisted analogy of trying to replicate Xenosaga. But here's the thing, though. It's a Blade quest, and side quests for this game it's never been this game's strong point. They're trying to make a budding relationship in a span of like what, 15 minutes?
And like you mentioned earlier, not everyone's played Xenosaga because of how exclusive it is. So not everyone's gonna get the analogy.
Exactly, and this is just me guessing and theorizing that this is what they're trying to go for. So again, I feel like it's more cutesy for the fans who've played Xenosaga, but for others, people aren't going to quite get it, as you mentioned. So, again, it all goes back to Monolith thinking that this would only appeal to Xeno fans and not general audiences, which I can understand, but still, it's a bit of a scathing point I have to give it. Because you try and make the side character, you know, engaging and all that jazz, but you end up making them annoying and you just want them to go away. I'm going to guess that the bond in Xenosaga is stronger and more fleshed out, but the fact that she works so hard to find something and then it ends up being like what, a combo gem. It's like, okay, great. I was hoping for like a reference for Xenosaga, but
or a change to her affinity tree or something.
Yeah, but I guess there's not much we can say. Quest though, I would definitely like it to be more KOS-MOS or orientated, but I can give it a pass because it was meant to be for Xenosaga fans, so can't get too mad, but I do feel like it was rushed and wasn't all fleshed out as what it was meant to be. But regardless though, that's it. We're done. every Blade quest, every heart to heart except Ursula's, because goddamn, we are not going through that. We're done. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, at least for the vanilla, is now completely finished. It's been a fun ride. We've had many good things to say about it and many bad things to say about it. And we still have our review to do. But for now, there's only one thing left that we have to do. And that's to go up there and deal with Malice one last time. In which will be a walk in the park because of how high leveled we are. But it is really nice to finally come to an end of this game. It's been really fun. We've had ups and downs. One down in particular. I won't go into that, but I think our Blade quest for KOS-MOS already is evident enough. But that KOS-MOS is done. I feel like this video could finally come to an end, just like Tanto's music wants it to. So, with that, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the last episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 No Game Plus. It's been a wild ride. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.